Good evening. Back from about 2 weeks, I think. Um, I had an Azure training in between, and last week we had several other things like restyling my channel layout. But we're back today, and we have a lot of things to cover. Hopefully, I'm still updating my Visual Studio installer. And let's first start the show. Thanks. Welcome back. It's been about 2 weeks since I've been live streaming. So what we did was a Dutch.net meetup in Amsterdam with some interesting sessions from, amongst others, Henry Bain. And he did something about the ARM, and it was in the middle of Amsterdam, terrible weather, but even though the weather was very bad, there still came some people to the show. A lot of things going on this week. The FP Summit is cancelled. The Facebook F8 event is cancelled. Google event is cancelled, all due to the COVID-19, the corona virus outbreak. What everyone is doing is trying to contain the issue, and by cancelling the live events where thousands of people gather into one close area with a high risk of contamination. That's basic risk that needs to be avoided. So I think it's a good decision that these companies like Microsoft, Google, and Facebook actually decide to stop the show and turning it over, as we've seen right now, into virtual events where you can log in on the internet and follow the sessions online. Although from experience, I know that you're not going to sit there for another week, sitting behind the telly and watching sessions from the event. So, well, the good thing is that most likely the events you can look them back on YouTube or whatever, wherever they are stored, Channel 9 or some other areas, YouTube maybe. And in the meantime, my system is updating. You always see this if you have been away for some time. And I'm kind of waiting for this. What I'm wanting to do today is have a look at the new Visual Studio templates for .NET Core in combined with the Office add-ins. And I have a link over here. Let me copy that quickly. Copy the link and open that in here. Have a quick look at this. So as I was mentioning, I think a couple of weeks ago, the Office add-ins, when you create them, when you build them from Visual Studio, they were still coupled to the FAT client, the .NET 4.8, I think is the last version. Let me quickly check. Google .NET framework. Yeah, they have 4.8. So this is basically the FAT client, the big package that is used to be the one that was used for Office. And I put in one of the requests to try and have a look if they can change it over for .NET Core. Let's recommend the download for the latest version of .NET. Here you can see this is the old one, .NET Framework 4.8. And this is the new one, the .NET Core 3.1. And what they now did was integrate this .NET Core thing in the .NET Office template. But there's a lot of manual things to do there. This you can find on the internet, on YouTube. It's more recordings, M365 Dev YouTube. That's redirecting you to this one, Microsoft 365 Developer. And to help developers successfully build Office add-ins using modern tools and frameworks, let me skip it a little bit. What we are changing, let's pause this. Keep support for .NET Framework and Fabric.js. Apparently, I guess this is still the big one. And add support for .NET Core and Fabric React. .NET Core is cross, as you know, cross-platform, modularized, and lightweight, so it is very small. It's also, cross-platform. You can run it on multiple platforms. .NET Core and React brings better performance and scalability. React is the framework created by Facebook, if I'm correct. We did some research on that in my previous live coding sessions. UI components are reusable and are rendered quicker. Let's see. So what did they do? They created a project on GitHub, and you can integrate it as this time a manual process into your VStudio project. In the meantime, let's have a look at the VStudio project. That's still the same. So let me check this one on GitHub. I have the link in here as well. We needed to clone it later on. That's this one. Office Dev, PnP Office add-ins. Let me see if that's the same as you can see in here. Samples, Office ASP.NET Core React add-ins. So that's in here, samples. There's a lot of stuff in here. Let's have a look in this one. Samples, Office, ASP.NET Core React add-ins. Office, this one. There's a README in here. ASP.NET Core React JS and Office UI Fabric React sample. Task pane web project, blah blah blah. Sample project shows how to add Office UI Fabric React to an Excel web add-in in Excel web add-in project in VStudio 2019. You can build. Usually, what they do is first do the Excel one, and probably the next one would be Outlook. While I'm for me, I'm looking for the Word template, but that will probably not be the first one. So what's in here? Excel TypeScript containing simple TypeScript web project that you can be used with a Office web add-in, and the JavaScript web project. If you're not that much into TypeScript, I will probably try to do the TypeScript one today. And prereqs, VStudio 2019 16.3 Preview 3, and I'm currently installing 16.5 Preview 5 already. Office SharePoint development, .NET Core 2.2 runtime. I think that's in here as well. Let me quickly check. Data, city projects. Let's make a directory, new .NET. New Office.NET. OfficeNet, maybe. To keep it a little bit shorter. New NPM. Let's check if I'm currently up to date with stuff. NPM. What's it called? Outdated. Global. Oh, NPM. NPM. Okay, sure. NPM outdated. Global. Take some time to process. Meantime, 81%. Take some time to do the update. I started about 10 minutes before hitting the stream. Wearing my Office Dev 365 developer hoodie again. NPM update G generator office. It's been updated. After we updated the npm packages, well, most likely we can also already clone the Git repo. Package has been renamed to open. Okay. Warning. Warning. So what do you think about the COVID-19 cancellations of these events? Google cancels conference. COVID. Oh, ZDNet is creating an overview of all they have this annoying live stream going on. Stop this. I have to be in time to cancel this annoying video. No, I don't want this. And gone. Block. So where's the list? That's a huge list already. Adobe, March 29. Cancel, postponed, or going virtual. WWDC in June. This one is far away. So why there is no announcement? Why is this in the list? Why there is no announcement? Atlassian, May 31. Black Hat, Asia. Yeah, that's probably to be expected in Asia. March 21, May 31. This is already in the a building being held as scheduled. So again, why is this in the tech conferences cancelled list? These are just all the lists, all the items in the list. It's not only the cancelled items. So in-person cancelled is Adobe Summit, postponed Black Hat, cancelled Cisco Live in Melbourne. In March, it's this week. Domapalooza, March 18th, in 2 weeks, postponed. MTech Asia, F5 Agility, cancelled. Facebook F8, May 6th to 8th, cancelled. Facebook Global Marketing, cancelled. Postponed to summer. Game Developer Conference. Google Cloud Next. And the interesting would be Google I/O being held as scheduled at this time. Cancelled. Google News Initiative, late April. Microsoft WSL Conf, cancelled. That's next week. MVP Summit, 2 weeks from now, cancelled. Mobile World Congress, cancelled. Nvidia, March 22, cancelled. Paris Blockchain, postponed. Salesforce, March 4, that's also this week, cancelled. Shopify, May 6 to 8, the same date as F8, cancelled. Major tech companies institute travel restrictions and work from home policies. That is a huge impact, this thing. Installation is completed. Yay! Ready to go. So from what I understand, we now need to create a project. Create a new project. And for this we need to create an Excel web editing. Let's look at all the items in here. Office. Yes, this one. Projects for extending Microsoft Office Excel. Next. And as you can see, this will show you .NET Framework 4.7.2. Let's browse for this one and put it somewhere else. See data, projects, and then we have my new, I called it new, I think, no Office.NET VS. Okay, select folder. Why did it not adopt it? See, data, projects, new. Make a new folder, new Office.NET VS. Select folder. Now it adopted the folder. Excel Web Core. Core test, maybe. This solution is in the same directory. .NET Framework 472. Yeah, there's no other option than this one. Let's create this. What are we going to do? We are adding new functionality to Excel. That means we're putting it in the task pane instead of insert content into Excel spreadsheet. This will be embedded in the spreadsheet. This is not what we want. Finish. How are we doing on the npm updates? Ready. We'll continue with the update with the GitHub clone later on. This takes a long time for, I believe, a small project. Rate your ads experience on YouTube today. I don't think so. Close that. Studio, come on. Something in the background maybe? No. Or maybe in the meantime we can do copy the URL, copy, and do a git clone in here from the GitHub repo. Let's do that. Cloning into PnP Office add-ins. There you have it. This one is the plain Excel add-in, and we can have a try and see if it runs from scratch. Let's do that. Pressing F5. Should bring over my code window to that screen, but I'm actually looking at that screen. There you have it. Get started with a sample add-in. Got it. Task pane. Let's see if it also runs. Yeah, we have highlighted. Highlight, and we'll show a color in there. I would expect it to pick a range, but apparently not. Torso. Let's see if we can resize this. There's a very small resizer somewhere in there. I sometimes see it switching, but there you are. Where's the resizer? Oh, there. Oh, come on. Oh, oops. Where is it? Yeah, there it is. Oh, wait. If you just click on it, then you can resize it. I would expect it to change the cursor a little bit better. Initially the cursor is gone. Highlight. So quickly go to the code in here and have a look for maybe yellow. Yellow. That's the styling. Not so much what's in the page. Debug. No, that's a CSS, JS. I would expect it to be somewhere in the main page, maybe. What's the button? Highlight. Highlight. So much highlighting in there. Visio. Why is the Visio embedded? Excel. Android. Wow. There's a button in here somewhere. Highlight button there. And display selected cells. Click. Highlight highest value. Add a click event handler for the highlight button. Yeah. Highest value. Oh. Copy. Paste. Function highlight highest value. There you are. Oh, it's called orange. Cell to highlight, format, fill, color. Cell to highlight, get cell highest row, highest call. So it takes the first row, first column, I think. Or the last. First. Okay. So let's make this blue or something. I don't think it will be changing immediately, no. So I need to rerun it. F5. In the meantime, let's have a look at the clone here. Task pane. Highlight something. Highlight. Oh, this is what it's doing. Note, it's taking the highest value. 821, that's the highest value. So if you give 1, 2, and expand this, now it will pick up the 19, if you ask me. And right, that's true. So that's what's going on here. Good. So now we can close this again. Don't save. This is the old 4.7 something network framework. So now I have to add a project in this thing. in this solution. Add a project. Add project, edit project. Existing project, I think. And from here we go to see data where we clone the project. New office.net. PMP samples. Samples. Office. This one. And we will pick the TypeScript one, I think, in this case. ASP.NET Core React TypeScript. Okay, open this. Now we should get something like the web project. And here we have the manifest of the original one. There's a GUID in here. That should be copied. Change over the web project to new project. Let's quickly have a look at the video here. So what are they doing? Cloning it, creating. First they create the application, add new functionality to Excel. Yeah. Clone it. Yeah. Next, let's make a screenshot of this one, because this, I think, are all the steps. Print screen. Always nice to see the show notes. Then we can take that on from there. Oh, don't put it in full screen. Prereqs, open VS, search for the web add-in, create, clone the repo, which is what we did. Let's have a look. Now you want to add a repo to the project. Right click solution project, click add existing project. Find the .NET Core folder, that's what you did. Select the language you want to use, TypeScript in this case. Go over architecture or project file. Where is the manifest? app.tsx file. Oh yeah, that's some demo instructions. So in this case, I'm showing you that we have something in here like the client app with a something source, I think, components. There's the app.tsx that's using React, as you can see, and show you some of the HTML files in here. Where are the HTML files? Assets, the icons. How does an icon look like? Logo. Okay. Close the app.tsx. And close this one. So what's next? Now we must link the Excel manifest. Yeah. Click Excel web add-in project. Contains the manifest. That's this one. Note that it's now updating. Let me check. Now we must link the Excel manifest to the React project we just added. Click the Excel web add-in project containing the manifest. Change the web project property to be the React project. Note it's now updating the manifest, linking the projects. Let's quickly go over the video here. Yeah, it's adding the project. That's what we did already. Yeah. Next. Click the project. Now it's just showing the index HTML, the client app. Public. That's in here. Public, the index HTML. We have a look at that. That's the viewport, redirecting it to the app. Continue. Going over the components. App TSX. Giving you the options. This is the fill color. This will get the range and fill the complete color to yellow. Yeah. Next. Now it will probably copy over the it's building in this case. Web project. Turn it over to the other one. Okay, that's the thing. So what they are doing in here is taking this one, then web project, changing that to the other web project. Do you want to associate a TypeScript with Office add-in? Yes. It's saying yes in here. Updating manifest. Now, get into the manifest. Taking over the GUID. Yeah, copy that. And replace that in the target. So let's do that. Open the original one, copy the GUID, copy, trying to locate the other one. In the new file, manifest, in this case, it's in here. Let's bring in the GUID. This will be used to identify the add-in. Let's say Contoso. Let's call this Maarten. Just for kicks. Bring in the, so it copied the GUID in there, and now it takes everything like this. Takes the manifest from this one, copy A, copy, and bring that over to the other manifest, this one. Delete it all and paste. Let's check if it's doing the same thing over here. Open it, select it all, and replace it. Yeah. Then it's building it. running it. Yeah, come on, you can do it. Loading add-ins. There it is. Let's try this. Build it. F5. Storing in dependencies. So this is updating the other website. React is a stub definition. Hot reloader. Code.js is no longer maintained. Popper changed home. Yeah. Pet start. Use string prototype pet start. Okay. So it's not so much that they updated the template again, I think. But they're just hooking up the existing, the new .NET Core project to the existing Visual Studio project. Maybe I need to upgrade my machine a little bit because it's tending to be slow. But in the meantime, let's have a quick look over here. There's the task pane. And we have the old one, the old layout that we've seen in the .NET Core items. Then you select the item and then you pick Run. Then changing the color in app. Let's see if we are already in there. Still slow. So changing it over to green. Select something, hit run. And now it's green. That's pretty much it. Pretty simple, but there's a few extra steps because the preview and we wanted to test things out. Okay, let's continue this conversation. aka.ms, let's have a look at that. aka.ms./office.net core react add-ins. That's bringing you to the GitHub source. Download the clone the repo, visit your right-click solution, add existing project. Then switch to the solution, properties, web project, changing over the web project, solution explorer, opens the manifest file, copy and save the GUID, copy the contents of the manifest file for the SP.care core, and replace all the contents of the manifest file in the web add-in. Press F5. Install could run and install the package prior to building. Yes, obviously. If errors occur, please try running npm install from the .client app folder. Known issues. If you are using VStudio Update 3 or Windows 10 version 1903 and later Office version, there's known issue that affects your ability to hit breakpoints in JavaScript files. For some more information on instructions on how to work around this, please see something debugging. ASP.NET Core web project must be on the same local drive as the Office Manifest project. If it's not, you will see the error property value not valid. I'm trying to switch the web project property. Version history, version 1, September 23, so was there no maintenance on this? It's running this one. Why is it loading the web page? That's interesting. Yeah. I would not expect it to load this one. Because it should bring up Excel. Why? This should be running as a hosted website, I think. But that also counts if it's running this one. So, which one is a startup? I probably had to select this maybe. Let's quickly go to the video here. Let's go back. Copy the manifest. Then hit F5. While selecting this one. Is that the one that's needed? No. This one is loading the... Oh, there it goes. What? Don't save. Close this. Select this one again. F5. It's running the website. Add-in is no longer available. Inserted during development are only available during debugging. Please open the project in VStudio and rerun the application. I'm doing this in my... Or deploy your add-in into valid catalog. And that's interesting. Because usually what you do is telling the project that the manifest, in this case, it should be something like this. Where is it? Solution Explorer, that's this one. Test XML, it's about this one. Open containing folder. This manifest should be in SharePoint project item SPA data. This folder should be in the catalog from Excel. Options, Trust Center, trusted add-in catalogs. That's now put into add-in manifests. So the question is there a share on this one? Properties, sharing. Excel Web Core Test Manifest. I would think you need to put this in. Yeah, share. Now you have this URL. Copy link. Done. Close. That should be in the trusted URL, I think. Live coding VS19 / Excel Web Core Manifest. I would think you need to add this one. This one in this case. Now we have the issue, we have to reload Excel. Okay. Okay. So I wonder why it's not done in the demo. Let's go to this one again. F5. Still not right. It's no longer available. Only available during debugging. Open your Project Studio and rerun your application or deploy your add-in into the valid catalog and reinsert. Okay, that would mean we need to do this. My add-ins, because I've now shared folder, I think. Refresh. No. My add-ins. Not showing. Oh. Manage my add-ins. No. That's not right. What's the default browser on the demo? Put it on high res a little bit. It's a TypeScript version. should show up in here. Let's close this. Don't save. Is this still running? Where is it? Over here. Excel stopped, I think. Let's try this. F5. Don't think this should be red because the other one should be running the web service. Get Excel web add-in contains change the web project to be the React project. Edit name must be something. Note that it's now updating the manifest link in the project. Final step is to replace manifest with one in the PnP repo. Once you've sideload the add-in and start debugging. Hit F5. Now it's not showing anything. So now it's not starting Excel. Stop this. My guess would be that this one should set. We'll start a project Excel web. This should be this one. That one. Hitting F5. Selecting that project. Simple prereqs. You have the once you open VStudio, Excel web in create, then you clone the PnP. That's what we did. Now you want to add the repo. Right click in Solution Explorer, click Add Existing Project. Find the .NET Core folder download. That's what we did. Select the language. What we did. Go over architecture. Five. HTTP error 502. Windows with IIS. 502. Nothing. Target process exited raising the core XLR raised event. That's a lot of these ones. Let's go over the process again. So how hard can it be? Oh. I'd like to hear your experience. Yeah, this is no experience at all. 16.3, Preview 3, ASP.NET, web development, Node.js, of SharePoint development on core 22, Y22. Really? Would that be a requirement to have it U22? No. Node version? No. 10.16.0. Okay. Nothing. Oh, okay. PMP, CD samples or something. CD Office. That's the one. CD Excel. TypeScript. npm build. Oh shit, build. npm start maybe. Start. Run. Start. Run. Also nothing. Code. Yeah. Startup program client app. There's the HTML index.html. Let's see if there's an update on the office stuff. There is 12. So why is npm build not running? Terminal, oh. This one. npm build. Nothing happening. Oops. No such file or directory open. C data project new office.net. PNP office add-ins. Samples. Not able to find the file. Okay. Update. Not sure what's going on here. Extends the React app. Source. .NET version. Okay, let's try this all again. What should we do? Close this. Let's get the latest Node version. Maybe that's something. What's this error? Copy. Oh. After upgrading ASP.NET Core, I tried to run the application locally and the browser displayed something like this. In my case, I was upgraded some NuGet packages to .NET Core 2.2, but did not have the .NET 2.2 SDK. So I went to .NET Core website to download the latest SDK and download runtime package and did a netstop was y and then a netstart tab3 service. That apparently works for most people. So does it really have need to .NET Core 2.2? Automatically install the necessary tools. Next, install. Yes. So let's go completely back to this one. And while it's installing, have a look at this. I'm going to explain why, and we already know why. That's the thingy. Preview 2, 3 or newer. Is it really required 2.2? Excel web add-in, that's what we did. .472. Yeah, that's what I also had. Yeah. Finish. Close this. CMD, CD data projects, CD new Office.NET, Node version 12.16, so that's much newer. npm update global. npm outdated. Nothing. These symbols. Let's bring this in to view. CD Office ASP.NET Core. cd excel TypeScript code. Let's have a look at this. README, what's in the README? Project was bootstrapped. Create React app. Facebook create React app. Below you'll find information how to perform common tasks. Updating to new releases. Sending feedback. Updating to new releases. Control click. Create React app is divided into two packages. Create React app with global command line. React scripts. Almost never need to update Create React app itself. It delegates all the setup to React scripts. Required assets to build and debug are missing from Excel TS. Yes. Assets to build and debug are missing. Let's do this. Sending feedback, folder structure, start. Runs the app in the development mode, 3000. Page will reload. Test, builds the app for production, build folder. Run eject. So it should be running. Index HTML is this one. Loading 1.1. Library 1.1. Source. There's the index. There's the app renderer. That's this one. So what's the manifest of this one? This. Later. Downloading Razor, finished. Nothing. npm start. That's not picked up. Control. Program fast node X. Node X will do npm CLI. info using npm 614. No such file or directory. Open package JSON. npm npm update. Nothing. npm install npm latest. npm install npm at latest. Would that be the one? 6.14.2. This user. Downloads. Git clone something. Yeah. Next. This is what we did already. Now she's adding the project, I guess. That's what we did also. Existing project. Offset-ins. Samples. Core React. TypeScript. Select the project. That would bring it in. Build. That's what we did not do. And I'm not sure why that didn't work in here. Because that's bringing in all the libraries. We have to wait for this to finish, I think. Because we can do something like this. Build. That will probably need npm. To complete. Description. There's some errors in there. Operation not permitted rename. because I had it open. Oops. Close this and close that. Something is wrong here. Operation not permitted. Rename. Offsetting samples. Something blah blah. Big. Why is this not permitted? If you believe this might be a permission issue, please double check permissions of the file. What file is that? Silly. So much information in this one. Node modules, npm node. So what if I do this and do build? Succeeded. That's saying 2.2. Exited. I think I need to force it to install 2.2 Google. Show installed versions .NET Core. .NET version, check installed core versions. .NET list SDKs. Copy. Two point one. .NET Core. .NET Core 2.2. 2.28. Windows X40 110 207. Security patch. This release has reached end of life, meaning no longer supported. So let's install this one. This. Close this. I wonder if there's a dependency on this 2.2 thing. Install 228. runtimes. Info.NET info. Let's go back to 3.1, 3.1.2. If we can get this to finish, then maybe we can check the version. There's just too much time between 2 weeks of non-live streaming because I forget a lot of the things that we were doing previously. And immediately you are running into outdated components like the SDKs and stuff. Install, following installed, 2.2, 2.8, ASP.28. Close, so let's kill this. CMD, data, CD projects, .NET. Even typing is difficult today. Oops, that's a long list. Installed version 2.227 is the preview. How about removing all these previews? Like 2.1. Let's see if that's in maybe in here. Yes. So let's uninstall this one. Uninstall. A 2.1 800 is put there in twice. Close. Another one. Uninstall. Yes. Uninstall. Get rid of the previews. Teams machine wide installer. What the heck is that? Close. Another preview to 1600. Uninstall. Already told it to uninstall, so why do I need to repeat that? That leaves me with just the SDK 3.1200 preview. Close. Let's see. This one 3.1.102 x64 3.1.102, and what do I have in here? 102, so that's the one following this one. Install, yes. I really wonder why there's a dependency of 2.2. 2.2. Don't see why there's a dependency in here for the target. There's a target framework. That's the issue. Right. This must be the issue. So I wonder why they are targeting 2.2 in this case. It's all successful. Close. Now let's see. Target framework. Close this. This is the project. Whoa. Ooh. Throwing all my tapes on the floor. Blooper reel. Opening repositories. Why is it only opening this one? That's not what I needed. What? No. Don't save. Reopen this one. I was opening this one. Now let's see if we can get this to build. Rebuild, build, rebuild. Something happening. Opening repositories. Let me check on the NuGet packages. What does it say in here? 2.2. They have 2.2. Okay. Now let's rebuild it. Rebuild. Could not read state file. Access file used by another process. That's interesting. Like what process is that? Oh, let's try to hit F5 again. Build successful. localhost. Nothing. If this fails, I think I need to redo it all over again. See if it's messed up something. It's not even kicking in Excel. Serving the thingy, something happening here. There we have some issues. Another exception. Finish to 500. What does it say? Timeout exception. The create React app did not start listening for request. Timeout 50 seconds. Check the log output for... I've seen this before. Check the log output for the create the React server did not start listening for requests. Timeout 50 seconds. Copy. I've had this before because I think that slowed down the system. Timeout exception. Okay. And the solution to this was... It works fine when I try run npm start in the client app folder by command. For setting startup timeout of create React app, add the startup CS configure method. Copy. Is that in here somewhere? Yes, it is. And in this case, timeout. If dev is environment. Copy. Let's increase the timeout a little bit. Time span is not recognized, so we need to put in time span system. 4 seconds. Why is this squiggly? Yeah, because it's running. Close this. Stop it. Let's try. When I say client app to do something in there, CD projects, data, projects. CD new office. CD PMP. Oh. Samples. CD office. Yeah. CD Excel. TypeScript. CD client app. npm install. That should install all the items. Wonder why this was not doing that. Well, 52 packages looking for funding. Okay, skipping over blah blah blah. NPM outdated. Probably a lot. Yeah, that's what I expected. So this project is already way over time. It's outdated. What if we do npm start in here? Start a development server. It's interesting that this one is different from what we see in Fish Studio. There it is. Composer task pane add-in TypeScript. Sideload your add-in to see the app body. Yeah. So this seems to be working. No. Kicking my glasses off my head. Now let's go back in here. We did this, I think. Build, rebuild. Rebuild succeeded. Let's run F5 in here. So this is 44388. Waiting for localhost. I'm not sure why. What's this? Running a 10014. That's kind of strange. Composer task. There it is. Running. But Excel is not kicking in here. So in this case I need to probably get Excel up and running. Open Excel. My guess is the add-in is not loading right now. Oh, the question is, oh wait. Was this available only in the web environment? No, it's not. I don't think so. Insert my add-ins. Shared folder, nothing in there. Refresh. I think there's something wrong here. Options, Trust Center, adding catalog. Live coding. Excel web core test manifest. Maybe the path is too long. Well, I can find it. Open with Notepad. So where's the folder? Is looking for remote app URL. Workbook, task pane. I think there's something wrong here. Let's try redo it all. Let's close all these items in here. Remove. Let's remove this one. Remove that one. Remove that one. Okay. 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 Now we cleaned Excel. This is running, so that's kind of strange that it's not showing anything in there. Close this and kill everything. I found this kind of strange. 1014. Not sure why. Okay. Well, let's clean up the items in here. See. Data. Projects. Where's my new, something new. This one and that one. Delete it all. That's a lot of space. In the meantime, let's do this. Create a new one. Create a new project. Excel web add-in. Next. Project name. Test Excel.net core. Let's do this somewhere else. See data projects. Excel.net core. Select folder. that can stay in there, but it's not what we are using. Functionality Excel. Already downloaded on my machine list. Prereqs. Right now we have sample PnP repo. OpenVisual Studio, that's what we did. Creating, clone the PnP repo. Make direct, so go to directory data, oops. CD data, projects, make directory, PnP, CD PnP, git clone repo. Yeah. There we are. Next, add project, add existing project, and we put in C data projects. Oh. PnP. Samples. This one. TypeScript. This is the project. There's a client app in there. Open it. Right click on existing project. Find it, select the language, it was TypeScript, go over the architecture, where we have the client app in here, with public index HTML, and we have the source with the assets and the commands, components, the app tsx, like this. Then we have to right click now we must link the Excel manifest. As we just added a build, we need to build this. That should bring in dependencies. Storing dependencies using npm. Deprecated. Link the Excel manifest is the next step to the React project. Click the Excel web add-in project. contains the manifest. That contains the URL, the GUID, I should say. Running out of water. So I wonder where the 10.0 came from. Oh, the local network. That's probably my own IP address in here. Config. Yeah. 10.1.4. Okay. Output. Was it finished? No. I don't think so, at least. Is it still running? I don't think it's finished. Go to the add-ins folder. Samples. CD Office. This one. Excel. TypeScript. So I wonder, what is it doing? I think it's stuck somewhere. See, it's still running. So what is it doing? Oh, there it goes. Wow, this took a long time. I'm stuck on this one, Core.js. Project needs your help. Consider blah blah. Yeah, author of Core.js. Notice created a log file. Yeah. Skipping dependency. Added 1643 packages. So I'm not sure why this took so long. Now in this case we go to the manifest over here. We copy the URL, the GUID, copy, bringing it over to the existing XML, pasting it in, then copy it all, copy, bring it over to this one, and put it in, save. So basically we put in the pointers to the other one, I think. remote app URL. So I wonder how it picks up the task pane from this one. Well, let's save this, and then I think, let me check, go over the architecture, click the web Excel add-in contains manifest, change web project property by the React project, and note that it's now updating the manifest linking the projects. So if I select this one, web project will be switched to ASP.NET Core. Yes. Now it's switched over this one, display name, apparently. By doing so, this was switched to this project. Final step is to replace them. Oh. Final step is to replace the manifest with the one PnP repo. So that's not right. Is that what I did in here as well? Let's get a step back. Yeah, add it to the project. Build it. That takes a long time. Not in the demos, but I think. Then go into that one. Show the stuff in there. Index. Yeah, go ahead. App TSX, yeah, I believe it. So what's they doing next? This is what I did. Copy the GUID. Finish building here. Now copy the GUID, I think. So they first switch it over. Yeah. Yeah. Then copy the GUID. Paste it in. And copy everything. Yeah. Then hitting F5, I think. Yes. So let's do this again. Go to this one. This one. Go into the GUID. I think it's already in there. Copy. Manifest. It must be in here already. It is. So. Oh. Control A. Control copy it again. Copy it into this one. This is still pointing to core React. Save. Now let's see if we run F5. There's the browser kicking in. There's Excel. Loading it in. Yeah. This is all done by Visual Studio. Takes some time apparently. We are loading your add-ins. In the meantime, I think this one is the timeout issue. Now it's working. There it is. So I need to fix the timeout, and then we've seen that in the Stack Overflow thingy. Why does it take so long to load? Loading. Loading. Crickets. Oh, there it is. Yes. No need for crickets. So this would give us a selection. And run this. That's yellow. And as you can see in here, at the Solution Explorer, if you go to App, I think, should be a yellow in here. Let's find for you yellow. Yellow. So much yellow in there. There it is. Fill color is yellow. Let's make this green. Save. Now the question is, do I need to reload it all, or it's already building if you look at this. I think. Finished. So do I need to reload this? Run. Yes, now it's green. Ta-da! It's actually working. Capagen. There we go. is my Capagen not working? Capagen. How do you say it? Capagen 200. Nothing's going on. Why is that not in my screen? Should be in this one. Multi-view. Capagen. It's not in there. But this is a different screen. Should have this one. Capagen. Capagen. Why is Capagen not working? Let's have a look at the robot commands. Chat commands. Default commands. Super moderator. Here, Capagen. Capagen. Well, it should work. Capagen. And it's not. Why is this not working? Stream elements. Where's my Capagen page? There. Reload page. Change. Let me see. Overlays. Where are my overlays? Dashboard. My overlays all went down. There is overlays. Theme, my overlays. Capagen. 4 months ago. Capagen. There it works. Yes. So stream elements. Why did you fake me? Okay, save. Well, let's get back to my exit. I think it should work now. Activity feed. Go back to there. So let's try it again. Once more for the road, Capagen. Yes. I don't know what happened there. Also running out of water, but I have a second one. There we go. So, so I wonder what's the difference there. Now it's showing the website as is in here. Oh, now I dragged something. That was not what I wanted. Come on. Let's do the undo. There's no undo. Pretty sure I messed this around. Come on. Stop Excel. Bring this back. Why would it take a long time? I don't know. So, so I wonder what was changed here by setting this one, this one, this one. Some things changed in the project. So let's have a look at, is this the project? Project. Can I double click this? No. Can I double click this? No. I can double click this one. So I wonder how Excel was kicked in. Must be done by something like startup. So what if I throw all of this out then? It should not matter, I think. Functions file. Content that's no longer needed, I think. If we do this. Because this is the website, but it's no longer needed. So what if I just delete this one? That should be able to do that. Should we try this? And now my stream elements is doing something. That took a long time. Yeah. So let's delete this one, remove it. Let's first check if it's still working. 5. Because I messed things around with the commands. Getting started. But is it still doing this one? My guess is this taking too long right now. I also wonder why they decided to take version .NET Core 2.2. And not 2.3.1. This was working, loading, there it is. How did they do this? Green, and still running. Go back to the page, to Excel, updating it. Sign up for an interview. I need to do this. Let's have a look. If I click on this and then go to https calendly.com/office add-ins devx ASP.NET support. Okay. Oh. Um, Calendly.com Office add-ins, DevX, ASP.NET support. It's properly, but the calendar URL Calendly is not valid. Name of the person is right. Copy. Let's have a look at the sign up for an interview. Yeah, okay. So I'm not able to sign up for an interview. Explain if this allows to create application level add-in. It is an application level add-in. Is it? It is, yeah. Tried some add-ins, but it seems they get attached to workbook document as not the application itself. The ribbon shows without any document open. How can it open a template? Yeah, that's a different story. If you have been watching my stream, then you would have known. Oh. I'll take this offline. There it is. Should be green, still green. Loading, why is it taking so long? There was a remark on that it was loading slowly. Cricket! That did help previously, but it's still loading. There it is. Click, this will be green. Yeah. Select some things. Now let's change this into yellow again. Yellow. Yellow. Save it. That should be compiling. Restarting the website, I think. Should reload this. Compiled successfully, so run. Yellow. Ta-da! There you go. Now, for the chill of finalizing this, is taking out the last project, the .NET Core Web, delete it, and see if that still works. By doing so, we should have replaced the project with this one. F5. Still working, yes. Yes. And wait for the page to come in. So next time we could do the same thing, but then replacing it with my own project maybe. So I'm not really sure. Yeah, there they go. So task pane add in Toso task pane. There's the title as index. Let's make that Maarten. Save. Compiling. Well, this is the title of the header, so it's probably another one. Commands, index, this one. It should change this one. Is this something that's possible? Double quote? No, it's not. Oh. Don't know what the escape character is for quote. Oh, I do know. Maybe. And quote. Something like that, maybe. Will it be that way? Compiled. Come on, you can do it. Compile it. Oh, that's not right. JavaScript. Google. Add quote JavaScript string backslash. There it is. Something like this. Oh, something like this. It's not complaining. Successfully, output generated successfully, so doesn't say anything about compiling. Close this one. There it is. Okay. Go to Excel. Open this. It's still saying Contoso task pane in. This is fairly slow if you ask me. So I need to find out what the structure is of this project over here and how Excel is kicked in. Properties. I think it's doing something like debug, start project, no. Because this is still not valid, it's not used anymore, so not sure why this is still needed. There you go. Should be yellow now. Go to app tsx. Make that red. Save it. Should be compiling again. Oh. Compiled successfully. Now we select something else. Run. Now it's red. So that did it. So based on what we did in Studio, we now added a .NET Core application inside Studio, and that should make things a lot easier if I do this. Maybe, oh, why is it selecting everything except for the right thing? Now it's the await thing. Well, get selected range. Huh. That one is working. So why is it not working? That's strange. That's a really strange thing. That's not working. This one is. This one is not. Must be something in here that's not right. I don't know why. That's not right. Is it because of the color? I don't think so. Oh. F5, no. Oh, now it's working. Really? What's this? Yeah, because it was changed. Unexpected symbol. Oh, that's interesting. This one works, but this one is not. Maybe it's not allowed to have format in there. What? If I select this one, then it's going over there? What's that? Come on. You kidding me? Now it works. Must be something with the format or something. Strange. Okay, well, anyway, I think is a good outcome from the session today. Is now I changed it into blue. This should be blue, I think. It's even breaking, so that's nice. F10. And now you get F10. This next step is it's completely off. Why is it? It's doing something too strange. That's not right. Range, format, fill, color. Yeah. Okay. Red. Oh, yeah, I changed it back to red. Run. No, it changed. What? Changed it to blue. Orange. 5. Still keeps. That's kind of strange. Oh, wait. I should save it maybe. Run. Save this. 5. Yeah, still keep being red. So if you're doing this in a break mode, then apparently somehow it's failing. Blue. Save. That's compiling. Finished compiling, yes. Now it's blue again. So not sure why it's not debugging. making the change and debugging it. That's kind of strange. Oh, I lost my stream. Is it? No, there it is again. Well, that's it for today. What we did was create a successfully built Fish Studio project with the .NET Core Office add-in, and took some while to get it going, so I probably need to redo it again in the next stream, and then we have a quick recap of this, and then go over the web project and see if we can change it over into something that's related to what we actually were building in the previous add-in, and then maybe deploy it to the website somehow, so that's actually live. So thanks for watching, and I also need to thank HR Jim Go for following. If you want to get notifications of when I'm streaming again, make sure that you hit the subscribe button if you're in YouTube, and hit the bell to get a notification. And if you're on Twitch, hit the follow button, somewhere there, I think, so you can get a notification whenever I'm live and live streaming again. So probably will be live streaming again on Thursday, but I have to see how it goes, and maybe we can combine it with a recap of this session. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I see you next stream. Stream you later. Bye bye.